Hi everyone, it's Daniel here. Today I will be telling you 10 guitar solos that you need to hear right now. Pick 10. Yeah, it wasn't too hard. This is my personal opinion, and some of these songs you've probably never heard of before. You might have not, but yeah. Instead of using footage of them, instead of playing the songs or using live footage, I'll leave a link. I'll leave links to every song in the description so you can check them out. If you've never heard these artists or bands before, then yeah, this video is a great introduction. Great introduction to these certain artists or bands you probably never heard of, you might have. But yeah, most of them are quite well known. So yeah, but these guitar solos, most of them are quite underrated and not many people talk about them. So without further ado, let's begin. Doing this in alphabetical order from like each artist, like if it, like an artist or band, from A to Z, that sort of thing, or A to Z as the Americans say. But yeah, anyhow, let's begin. So the first song on my list is How Long by Ace, which Phil Harris played the guitar solo. It's in the middle of the song, really cool. I absolutely love this song. I think just fantastic. I mean, John Anthony's production is really good on this album, in my opinion. Paul Carrick's a great singer anyways. The whole band, Ace in general, very underrated in my opinion. And Phil Harris, great guitarist. He has the same birthday as me, the 18th of July, so that's cool. And yeah, this guitar solo is really cool. I believe it's in the key of, I can't remember the key of the song, but I think the scale that it's played is C minor. Could be wrong there, but yeah. I just think this entire song's great, and this guitar solo is absolutely brilliant. Just like the way he plays it, and even when he like plays it live and whatnot, I just think he's a very, very underrated guitarist in my opinion, and he's of course played on most of the other tracks by Ace. I think he left the band at some point, but yeah, he'll always be well known for playing the lead guitar in this song. It's just brilliant. The way it starts, it goes down, down, and there's quite a bit of bending as well, which is really nice. So yeah, so that's my first pick, How Long by Ace. Great song. I first heard it in an Amazon advert, so yeah. Right, my second pick is Caught Up in the Rapture by Anita Baker, which was from the album Rapture. Absolutely fantastic. I love this song a lot. There's so many great songs on Rapture. I mean, it's the most commercial album, but it's commercial for a reason, and it did well for a reason, mostly because of the production and the amount of singles that were released. This was one of them. The guitar solo doesn't come in until the very end. Anita Baker just literally like stops singing, and then the guitar like literally takes over. It's an acoustic guitar played by Michael J. Powell, who also produced the album and was in the band Chapter 8 with Anita Baker. He's brilliant. I think he does a great job on the production, and this guitar solo is really nice. It's quite relaxing, I think it might be fingerstyle as well, which is really nice. Sort of like another guitarist that I'll talk about much later. But yeah, absolutely brilliant. Love this song. A nice, quiet storm song. Absolutely love it. And this guitar solo is just a really nice way to end off the song, in my opinion, during the fade out. So yeah, that's my second pick, Caught Up in the Rapture by Anita Baker. Oh, and by the way, How Long was from the album Five-A-Side, which came out in 1974. I believe How Long came out in 1975 as a single. So yeah, know my facts. Don't need Wikipedia. Alright, so my third pick is Gimme the Night by George Benson, released in 1980 from the self-titled album. I believe it's 1980. Produced by Quincy Jones. Yet again, this guitar solo comes at the very end. I'm talking about the guitar solo at the end, not the scat guitar solo that's played like, I think it's in the middle of the song. The album version is what I'm talking about, not the single edit, which is cut down, and unfortunately you don't get to hear much of this guitar solo in the single edit version. But on the album version, it's absolutely fantastic. I love the sound of it, just the way George is playing it. He's a brilliant guitarist in my opinion. And this album is definitely worth the listen. There's other songs like Love Times Love. Just a whole album. I'll definitely have to revisit it again at some point. So just a great album, great production, and of course, I'll leave a link to all these songs in the description, so don't you worry. Yeah, I do have these down on the list again, sort of like, what I've done before, but yeah. So my next song is, my fourth pick is Ride Like the Wind by Christopher Cross. What a great song. I love this song. I've got this album on vinyl, unfortunately. Yeah. Yeah, my vinyl does jump a lot during this song, which is a shame because this is actually my favourite song on the album. But anyhow, I listened to the song earlier with earphones on my phone on YouTube, and just brilliant. And this new mix actually, like, you know, actually makes the guitar solo at the end like much louder in the mix, which is really nice. It was hidden in the mix, you know, on vinyl in the original mix, and then they turned up the guitar solo, which is really nice because it's absolutely brilliant. Just fantastic. I think Christopher Cross is a great guitarist. He's not only a great singer, he's also a great guitarist as well. He's just brilliant. I think he's amazing. Of course, you got Michael McDonald singing "Such a Long Way to Go." So yeah, love this album, love this song. Just crazy guitar solo, just absolutely intense. Just doesn't stop, and it's at the end of the song as well, which is really nice. It was hidden for a while, but yeah, now it's much louder in the mix, and that's really good. I'm happy for the people who remastered the album. So yeah, nice. So my fifth pick is Telegraph Road by Dire Straits. What a brilliant song. Nearly 15 minutes. I love this song. The longest Dire Straits song. It's off the album Love Over Gold. I've talked about this song various times. Just brilliant. I love this song. Absolutely fantastic. And the guitar solo is just crazy. It's never ending. Fingerstyle, just brilliant. Just brilliant. And then you get that bass line. Boom, 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 boom. So cool. Yeah, the 8th note bass line, just brilliant. Guitar solo just never ends. And watch the version of this song live. It's absolutely brilliant. I just love it. Yeah, the live version is probably just as good as just as grand as the studio version. Which yeah, Dire Straits live, they were brilliant. I mean, they were at Live Aid. They've done a lot of tours, and yeah, and for a great reason as well. So yeah, Telegraph Road, probably my favourite Dire Straits track. I believe it's the last track to have Pick Withers on the drums, which is a shame. But yeah, the guitar solo is absolutely fantastic. I believe it was Mark Knopfler who played it because, you know, it's very fingerstyle like sounding. And of course, Hal Lindez, you know, he played the rhythm guitars on the album, and he also played on Tina Turner's Private Dancer, and he also played on the Extended Dance Play EP, which that's brilliant too. And yeah, great song, love it. So my sixth pick is Gypsy by Fleetwood Mac. Yet again, the guitar solo comes at the very end during the fade out. It's absolutely brilliant. I don't know, it sounds very much like a synth, but it's not. I think it's the effect used. I don't know what Lindsey Buckingham was using at the time. But yeah, this was from the album, how do you say it? Mirage, I think. Yeah, from 1982. Oh, and by the way, Ride Like the Wind came out 1979, very late 1979. So it was released as a single in 1980. Of course, it was released on the self-titled Christopher Cross album. And Telegraph Road was, of course, from Love Over Gold in 1982. But yeah, anyways, talk about Gypsy now by Fleetwood Mac. Just a great song, beautiful. Yeah, love the tap piano that Christine plays. Rest in peace to Christine. Stevie does a great job at singing this song. She pretty much dominates this song with the vocals. But there's some absolutely fantastic guitar parts, which at first I was like, is that a guitar? Is that a synth? It's just brilliant. And the guitar solo at the end is just so fast. It just sounds so chirpy and just fun. I absolutely love this song and the video as well. You know, the guitar fits in really well with the video. Just a really nice blend, and I absolutely love this song. So yeah, one of my favourites on Mirage. This song and Hold Me, definitely my favourite songs. I think the singles from the album are the best songs in my opinion, but I have to re-listen to the album again to be 100% sure. But yeah, Gypsy, great song. My seventh pick is going to be Behind the Lines by Genesis. And no, this song does not have Steve Hackett on it. No, it doesn't have Anthony Phillips on it neither, because they had already left the band years prior. Of course, this was from the album Duke, released in 1980. If you know me already, I love this album. Just brilliant Duke. It might be my favourite Genesis album, either this album, Trick of the Tail, or Abacab. Just brilliant. And this guitar solo that Mike plays is just so cool. Just so cool. I love the melody of this song, you know. Held the book so tightly in my hands. It's just brilliant. And then the guitar solo kind of does that, but it's just cooler. And yeah, the guitar in the entire song is just brilliant. It's just like, it's quite loud in the mix, you know. But, you know, it works really well in my opinion. I absolutely love this song. And yeah, from the intro, do, 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 and just in the guitar, do, 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 just brilliant, I know. Just doing good examples, you know. Not by not using a guitar and using my mouth instead, I know. But yeah, Mike Rutherford, I think he's a very unappreciated guitarist. Yeah, he's no Steve Hackett or Anthony Phillips, but he doesn't have to be. Like, yeah, he's more of a, well, he's definitely more of a bass player, you know, because he started off as a bass player. But yeah, absolutely brilliant. Alibi on the Lines. Probably my favourite Genesis song. I'm not 100% sure, but it's definitely up there. Right, so my 8th pick is Outside Out Mine by the jazz funk band Level 42. Brilliant song from the album Standing in the Light, which came out in 1983. If you know me already, that's my favourite Level 42 album, my favourite album of all time. This is my favourite song by Level 42. It might be my favourite song of all time, but yeah, we'll have to see about that. Outside Out Mine, just what a song, absolutely great. Recorded in the UK instead of being recorded in LA. You know, it was recorded and produced before they started working on Standing Light. But you wouldn't even, like, when you listen to the album, you won't, yeah, you can't even tell like this was from like different like recording studio. This was recorded at a different studio entirely, that sort of thing. Yeah, different production sound, but it blends in really well. I don't know. I think it's probably due to the use of the instruments, you know, the Fender Rhodes, the percussion, even though it's just milk bottles played by Phil. But yeah, anyhow, yeah, you won't get the guitar solo in the single edit version. You know, the chorus repeats again, and then yeah, the song just fades in. So yeah, but on the album version, like, you get this really cool guitar solo. The rhythm guitar is on the left panning of the song. This is my left, and probably, yeah, this is your right, but this is my left, and then vice versa here. So yeah, on the left, you hear the rhythm guitar still going, very cool, and then the guitar solo kicks in. It's just brilliant, and yeah, Boone plays these absolutely fantastic notes. I think Boone is a great guitarist, and he'll be truly missed. Yeah, we love you, Boone. Absolute legend. Yeah, great guitarist. My favourite guitarist from Level 42. Yes, I do prefer him a little bit more than Alan Murphy because he was in the band for longer and he was one of the main members. Well, I think he came after Dominic Miller, which is actually pretty interesting. But yeah, this guitar solo is absolutely brilliant. I love it. And Boone plays so, like, he plays really high in the neck when he goes do 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 do, just brilliant. And the guitar solos even sound better live. Just watching him play them notes live, it's absolutely fantastic. I believe it's Rock Plus 1983, which you can check that out. You know, I believe the full performance is on YouTube, which is really cool. They performed at Rock Plus again in 1984, but unfortunately they didn't do the songs they did the previous year, which Outside Our Mind, they haven't performed that song properly in over 40 years. They did an acoustic version in 2012, but didn't quite feel the same. But oh, I still love this song. Great guitar solo, and yeah, just a great way to end off side one. Well, great. Well, kind of, and then you get Dancing Everywhere, but and then yeah, just a great way to end off the song, in my opinion. Just a nice guitar solo to, you know, that fades out. Just brilliant. Alright, so my 9th pick is another Paul Carrack song, but a different band, Michael and the Mechanics, Silent Running on Dangerous Ground. The guitarist this time is Alan Murphy, who I just mentioned a few minutes ago. So yeah, absolutely brilliant. Love the guitar solo. I love the bending as well. Just fantastic. I love this guitar solo. Just brilliant. I love Alan Murphy. Shame he passed away so young. So yeah, I've got a picture of the Level 42 down there, and Alan's on the left with Mark King. Very cool guitarist in my opinion. You know, played a lot of guitar solos, especially with Level 42. I believe he only played on a few tracks on Stereo at the Sun because he was supposed to be a session musician, but they liked him that much they just let him join the band anyways. Brilliant song. I love Silent Running on Dangerous Ground. And yeah, and then there's another guitar solo at the end, so basically 2 guitar solos in one song. He just doesn't stop playing, and the tone's absolutely nice. You know, it's not as heavy as his tone is in, like, his guitar tone in the song is not as heavy as it is in other songs, but still fantastic. I love it. You know, this song is, yeah, it's a, you know, a pop rock, soft rock song. You know, it's something you expect from like a spy film. I believe it was in a film as well, but got banned due to the Gulf War. But yeah, we don't need to talk about that now. Great guitar solo though by Alan Murphy. You know, there's rhythm guitar played by Mike Rutherford, and then lead guitar played by Alan Murphy, which he was a great choice for Michael and the Mechanics for the first couple of albums. They're self-titled and 11 years. Just brilliant the way he bends the guitar and just, you know, and then he uses the whammy bar. Just so cool, you know. I think his tone on this song really fits the song as well, which, yeah, the song's turning 40 next year. So, yeah, good on this song. Right, my 10th and final pick now is Look At You Now by Simply Red, released on the album Picture Book. So, yeah, released in 1985, the same year as Silent Running. This wasn't a single, it should have been, in my opinion, but the guitar solo, like, you know, before the I believe it's the third verse. Before the third verse, we get a really cool guitar solo from the 20-year-old Sylvan Richardson. He does a fantastic job. Crazy guitar solo, and then like, and then he does that slide at the end, which is really cool. Just brilliant. And yeah, the normal guitar in the song, the rhythm guitar, which goes just really cool. I love it. But the guitar solo goes just brilliant. And then he plays really fast. I mean, move out the way, Eddie Van Halen. I really need to talk about this album at some point, which I haven't. I've reviewed all the other Simply Red albums, which you can check them out on my channel. They'll be there somewhere if you look hard enough. But yeah, Look At You Now, fantastic song. Even though it's like 3 minutes, you know, should have been a single, or at least a B-side to one of the singles, in my opinion. But yeah, absolutely fantastic guitar solo, and yeah. So it's my 10 picks for my 10 guitar solos you must hear now. In my opinion, you know, these are fantastic songs by fantastic artists, songwriters, musicians. All the guitarists who I've mentioned are brilliant, you know. Hang on, 1, 2. 3 of them are like, yeah, 3 of them are also the singers of the band, you know. George Benson, Christopher Cross, and Martin Knopfler from Dire Straits, of course. So yeah, thank you for watching, everyone. This has been my 10 guitar solos you must hear now. Let me know if you have other songs which have fantastic guitar solos that I need to hear now. So yeah, please do let me know. If you agree or disagree with these guitar solos, if you think some of them are, yeah, a bit bland for you, please do let me know. So yeah, thanks once again, everyone. Take it easy, and I shall see you all next time in a bit, and peace.